Hey, welcome to another episode of ArtCo, Drones and Entertainment. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a great week. Hope the weather is good in your neighborhood. It is lovely here in the Denver metro area. We got into the low to mid 80s today, sunny out. Uh, the trees are ready to, the leaves are ready to come out. Some of the dogwoods are blossoming right now, and so are some of the cherry trees and the apple trees, the crab apple trees. So, welcome. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. Oh, we got Thomas Baker. Good to see you, sir. Let's welcome all the way from the land down under. It's Dominic. Welcome.
Good evening. Good evening.
Howdy.
How is everything going?
Going good. Weighed myself today
Oh,
at
okay.
Marcus's house. I am now the same weight I had in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I weigh 105 pounds now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went from 123, 125, somewhere around there. So I've lost about 20 pounds just eating bananas and oranges. You know, just cutting out a lot of carbs, not drinking soda all the time, just once in a great while. So let's welcome all the way from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yay.
Welcome, Lon Denard. Welcome,
Hello,
Lon.
Lon.
Lon and
Eddie.
his orange hat. Yeah.
No, it's supposed to be red, but I don't know. Whatever.
That's orange.
Okay, fine. I don't care. That's your perception. What do I care?
So did you enjoy the toffee? Cool.
It's a red solo cup. No, I'm just doing a comparison. This is a red solo cup.
Solo cup.
Well, there must be something. Your camera's strange then.
Yeah.
Well, it's it's a 4K webcam. One of these days I'll hook my Pocket 3 back up. I just never got around to it. So, I mean, if you look at these two together, right?
Yeah.
The red solo cup just about defines red, don't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
that is the red.
That is red.
You got more red on your collar than you, yeah.
This is kind of a maroon, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a darker red.
Okay.
Yeah, like a dark red, like a brick red.
Heading into brown.
Unless you're from Asia, that'd be maroon.
Maroon?
Maroon.
How about this? Oh, wait a minute. No. How about that?
I had a co-worker once. He was talking about, he nearly got hit by a car. I said, what color was it? He said, maroon. I said, maroon?
Maroon.
And he just gave me that stink-eyed look, you know.
Yeah, you should be used to it by now.
I used to try to get him to sing Christmas songs at Christmas time.
Wingo bells.
Say if it's anything like Wingo Christmas Carol.
Yeah, Lingo bells.
Wingles. Wingo all the way. No, I never got the toffee art because I'm not going to pay $5. I'm going to drive across town and pay $5 to get 2 little pieces of toffee, brother. You know what I mean? I was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, they have it at the post office station, the main post office station, and they want $4.36 for me to pick it up. And I'm like, yeah, let me get on that. Let me drive across town and give you $4 something for a couple of little pieces of toffee.
What? I paid for the postage. Why are they charging you for it?
I can't speak to that. I don't know. In fact, it's still sitting here.
Wow, that is weird.
Yeah. Cash only, motherfucker.
Cash only.
Yeah, $4.36.
Cash only.
Well,
cash only.
When Bill gets on, I'll ask him if he had to pay for his toffee because
There's something that probably happened. Maybe now if the label fell off, then how would they have delivered it? Because
yeah,
it's all one label, right? Or did you have like a
yeah,
address
the
label
label
and then
is
you
up.
paid postage?
Yeah, it should have a barcode on it that shows that I paid for it.
Uh-uh.
And I don't know what the hell happened.
What they
Unless,
charge you? Do you remember?
you know what? I'd have to go check my email.
Oh, no big deal. I'm just being curious.
Yeah,
That's all. How
because
much are they trying to charge for postage for 2 little pieces
I
of toffee?
I think it was like
Yeah.
That's
$3,
fascinating.
somewhere around $3.
Well, they
Yeah,
want like basically $7 or $8 to ship little
yeah,
pieces of toffee, 4 or 5 states.
yeah.
Whatever. Screw them. I mean, I was like, yeah, I'm not driving across. That's like a half an hour away. I'm
Oh,
gonna drive an hour and give them $4.36 for a couple pieces of toffee. I'm like, yeah, that's okay.
yeah.
They can
Well,
have it.
what it is, it's 2 packets. It has 2 pieces of toffee in it each. So
Oh,
it's
so
4.
4 pieces of toffee.
Yeah, because you got dark chocolate and milk chocolate.
Ooh,
Yeah.
changes nothing. So not going up driving across town to go pick it up.
That is really weird.
I thought it was weird too. I was like $4.36. Now I don't know what it cost because I just shipped the second set of Ray Neos I had. I shipped
Yeah,
those back to Ray Neo in Texas, but I used UPS and it cost me $20.
right.
So
Yeah, I use the regular post office like I always do. The
right,
only thing I did different is because I mail them in a, you know, a mailer like this.
sure.
And so I just said, yeah, it's an envelope. And maybe I should have gone back to what I used to do is I would say it's a box, a small box,
Right.
and I'd pay a little extra for it.
Right.
And maybe that's what's going on.
Now
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe it's just a mistake.
Yeah.
If I was guessing, I'm saying it's a mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my guess, but
Right. Well, did
yeah.
you ask them where it was from? Did they say it was from Colorado?
No,
Huh.
I don't get packages to my address at my house. It can't
Oh.
be anything but yours. It just can't be. I don't get
Oh.
packages from anywhere else.
Oh.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? And it would
Interesting.
be a little bit too quinky dinkle. Like all of a sudden somebody else sent me a package. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Weird. Yeah.
I'm not expecting anything, and quite frankly, I'm not driving across town, rolling the dice.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Well, you live
thanks
in
for the thought, though. You put in a lot of effort. I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie, because I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really wasn't really that concerned about it, and you went to the trouble of looking up my address and everything.
Yeah.
So good for you, buddy.
Well, that's just how I am. I'm,
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
relentless.
yeah, relentless.
Relentless.
Old school, us boomers, we do stuff,
Right.
When we
Yeah,
say
because I didn't even win, if you remember correctly. Brenda won,
no,
and
his
she said, "Just
friends.
give it to Lon." And I'm like, "Dude, am I the new Lloyd? I don't want."
You don't want to be the prize dumper.
Yeah, the prize dumpster. I'm like, just send it to Lloyd. you know. Anyway, it was pretty funny, and that was just a weird thing I got in my mailbox, like on the 18th, and it took
Yeah,
forever for it to get here too, right? Because you acted like you sent it.
I sent it on a Monday, if I remember correctly. So
Last week, Monday.
yeah,
Yeah, I just got it like Tuesday.
maybe they're charging you storage.
Yeah, maybe they're charging storage. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
this was written out on the 18th. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so it took them
Yeah.
over a week to get it here. At that.
Yeah. It usually takes about a week. I know for bills, it took. Let's see. I sent it out Sunday, and it got there Friday.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
So
Yeah.
we had a passing the other day. Chuck Norris
Yeah.
passed away at 86. And I met Chuck in Aruba. I was
Wow.
doing a show down there at the Holiday Inn.
The Holiday Inn in Aruba, huh?
Yeah, Holiday Inn
Yeah.
at the Comedy Zone.
That's slicky.
And he came to our show. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was one of the celebrities that I met down there. The other one was John Travolta. We went to, this was after our show, we went to go see someone else's show.
Hmm.
And we ran into John Travolta in the lobby. And that
Wow.
was kind of cool. And I ran into, well, a soap opera star came to one of our shows. Walt
Okay.
Willie.
Laura,
Huh?
Laura from General
No,
Hospital.
no, it was a guy.
Oh,
No,
God.
no.
Luke? Luke from General Hospital? That's
No,
about the extent of the people I know from soap operas.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's it.
I
Done.
think he was from All My Children, I think.
Huh?
Yeah, so I can't remember.
Yeah,
Anyway,
all I can say about Chuck Norris is he was able to beat everything else, but the one opponent he never beat was Father Time.
Well, yeah.
that's right. That's right.
Everyone loses the time.
Everyone loses to
Lose
that
the
opponent.
time. Yeah, everyone
He
loses the time,
didn't
dude.
lose, and they didn't tell him. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's another one of those Chuck Norris stories. But
Yeah.
and then I met him again about a year later. He had just got a movie that came out, and he was out promoting this movie at one of the theaters. And I thought, hey, I'll just come down there and get in line and get one of his autograph pictures. And he remembered me, which was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the other thing I was surprised he survived those garbage movies he made. Whew,
Yeah. Yeah.
God, they were bad. Every last
Yeah.
one of them was just. And
Yeah.
that TV show, oh God.
Well, that wasn't too bad. The writing was kind of.
Well, yeah, that's the movie. That's the show. The writing makes the show, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, it was so formulaic because it's a cop show, and they got to throw martial arts in it.
Yeah,
He's
he
got,
wins the day with martial arts every time.
yeah, he's got a roundhouse, the bad guy.
Yeah, it's like Scooby Doo. They unmask the villain at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have got away for it if it
One of
wasn't for those meddling kids.
Yeah, it's always the same fucking show, basically. Just a slightly different circumstances, slightly different protagonist, slightly different villains, slightly different victim, slightly different scenario. Like they're in the woods this time. Next time they'll be in the city. I'm talking about Chuck Norris's show. It was just bad, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But Chuck Norris, for all his strengths, acting wasn't one of them.
No.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
he played Chuck Norris in all his movies.
Yes.
Yeah, and he did pretty well.
Yeah,
He played Chuck
job of
Norris.
playing Chuck Norris.
He played really well to play himself. So
Yeah,
he's a good actor then if he can play himself well.
Yeah, he played himself as a stiff ass. Well, that is what I think too.
Yeah.
He's so stiff. Like wow, Steven Seagal had him beat in acting, in my opinion.
Oh God.
Yeah.
He's bad.
Steven Seagal fails as an actor.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
horrific. Horrific.
Yeah.
Horrific.
Well, I got to fly this yesterday.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, did you like it?
I like it. I like it. It flies pretty good. It was a little breezy. I was worried that, it might bounce around. It flies a lot better than my Avata. The Avata, you get a little bit of wind in it. You got this tilt on it. And it's like, oh, gee, didn't have that problem. And it's got 4x zoom on it, which was pretty cool. And so I made a video that's a little over 3 minutes long, and it just came out a little over an hour ago.
You got to play it.
Yeah. Let's see if I could do that.
Should be able to.
Let me go and.
Oh, yeah, a popsicle. Totally forgot.
You don't want that to melt.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, be really squishy.
Yeah.
There's Jim.
Dang it. No, too late.
Well done, Jim. Hi, Jim.
Arr.
Now it's all over the place.
I fucked up. Totally forgot. All right, where can I put this? Here?
Alrighty, almost got it.
And
You can do it. We have faith in you, Art.
Alrighty, let's go ahead. Jim's droning. Thank you for the $2. Let's get him a little horn
$2
action.
Canadian, baby.
Yeah, and a cheer. Thank you, Jim. Always appreciated. Let's go share.
Uh-oh. It was all frosty.
Alrighty.
Well, while you're waiting for that, the boss. Oh, he got it. Oh,
I got it. Let's see if I could make it big.
let the puppet fly it.
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. Alrighty, let's.
Hey Hazel, do you want to fly a drone today?
Yay, I'd love to.
Sun is warm, a gentle breeze, colors waking in the trees.
I'm going to mute that because I don't want to get hit with the copyright claim. That'd be.
Isn't it non-copyright music?
Well, yeah, it's from Filmora, but you know, sometimes
Yeah.
they
That's
get
cool.
really squirrely about it. That mountain in the center, that is Mount Evans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Linda Evans. She had some mountains.
Yep. And there's Lake Arbor, and that's at maximum zoom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's all zoomy.
Zoomy, zoom. Although it does have a little bit of a stutter when you.
What were you filming in? 30 frames per second or 24?
I just used what came out of the box there.
Wow.
I
So
didn't
you haven't-
change
you
anything.
haven't
The only thing I
Set it,
changed.
reset it.
Let me get ready. I think the music's about to end here, and I'm coming in for a landing. And look, oh, it's smoke-free property.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You get to see the side of the building.
Look at
Yes.
brick.
It's very,
it's
very
coming out.
cinematic.
There's some guy.
And
what the
yeah,
hell's going on here?
there's marijuana. You can't smoke marijuana, vaping, or smoking. Smoke-free zone. It looks like I'm going to hit the place, but I'm like really far away from the.
Yeah, you have 4 times zoom. That's why.
Yeah. Thank you for not smoking. Yeah.
You're welcome.
They're very cinematic there.
This is like how the sausage is made.
Yeah.
Hey Hazel,
Yeah, right here.
what are your thoughts on the DJI Mini 2 drone? Great video and zoom quality.
I thought Hazel was a girl. What's up with that?
I don't know, but anywho,
Hazel could be a guy's name, I guess.
yeah.
It's just a color.
Yep, it is. Ooh, you got a fudgesicle there?
And that's
No,
orange.
you wish.
Orange?
No, this is mango. This is those
Oh,
Still
outshines.
orange though.
Yeah, these are those outshines. You know what I mean? When they make them with fruit.
Ooh, sounds yummy. Hey, let's
Bougie.
say hello to the folks in the chat. We've got
Yeah, hello,
Ronnie,
people
God
in the
bless America. We got Sam, Itchy Sack. We got Brian, Wood Point, New England, and
Brian.
Jim's Droning. And London Art, and Thomas Baker was the first one in. Cool.
T. Baker.
Aha. So yeah, that flies pretty good. I've got some ideas for a few other places to go, fly, get some video of, and
Get some
yeah.
more door shots.
door shots. Yeah,
Yeah, you need to take more shots of doors.
yeah.
in
I don't
different
think anybody's
places.
ever done it. You know what I mean? You'd be breaking you around. Use them doors. Actually, this is the entrance to the Piggly Wiggly.
This is yeah. I think it's a great topic. The doors of Colorado.
Yeah, the doors of Colorado. Yep.
You can play the doors in the background. Day becomes a night, night becomes a day. Tried to run, tried to hide, break on through to the other side. Anyway.
What is that? Take that red door painted black.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Stones.
Yep.
Yeah, the Stones is
Well,
painted black.
speaking
Yeah.
of Stones, let's welcome all the way from Port St. Lucie, Florida. It's Bill Ronayne. Welcome.
Romaine.
Good
Hi.
evening.
How are you?
I'm doing good. And how's the weather down in your neck of the woods?
How's my audio before we get into that?
Good.
Oh my God. Oh, awesome.
Outshines, huh? I like those. I used to get them all the time. Mango's good. The best, tangerine.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yeah, try it.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's kind of tangy. It's really good.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
I hate to
'cause
be
I've tried them all because
Yeah,
that was
you
my
perpetuate-
healthy treat, even though it's got sugar.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I don't want to perpetuate a stereotype, but I kind of like the watermelon one.
Why would that be a stereotype?
Yeah.
It is
I
good,
don't
though.
understand.
The watermelon one is really good.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
What? You don't like the chicken flavored one?
The fried chicken one?
The fried chicken one? Bill, we were talking about getting the package in the mail. Lon, I sent him some toffee, and they want $4.35. Did you have an issue with the toffee that I sent you? Did they ask you to, hey, you need to cough up some
What are you
money?
talking about? It's in my mailbox. No.
Ah, okay.
This is what I got in my mailbox. It said $4.36.
So you didn't put
only.
enough postage on it, I guess.
Yeah,
No,
but he put the same as he put on yours, I guess, right? Art?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but there's no excise taxes, and I don't know. I don't know why they'd want. That's
There's no
crazy.
telling.
That
Yeah.
should be enough for the entire thing.
Yeah.
That should be more. Shouldn't even be that much. That should be more than what you'd need to ship. How much did you pay to ship mine?
$3 and something.
That's what I mean. That's crazy.
Yeah.
$3 and change. Yeah.
Maybe somebody made that, put that in there, and they're holding your candy hostage.
Yeah,
No, it's got the address of the post office on the other side of town, too, the main annex. On my brother, no offense, but I'm driving across town to pick up a couple pieces of fucking toffee and give them $4.36. It's not happening. It's not. They can have it. Lucretia and Shawanda down there can mow down on it.
uh,
I wonder how much that candy costs. You know what they probably did? They probably ate it.
yeah.
And now for you to get yours, they got to go buy another one.
Well, I bought
That's
2
crazy.
packets, and they're $1.85 a piece.
Right.
Did
so
you use a
$4
credit card?
worth of candy.
Did you use a credit card when you paid for the postage?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, probably.
Probably declined.
Yeah.
No, I got a notice.
Refused to transfer funds.
No, I got a notice that yeah, they paid for it. So anyway, I was talking about the Mini 2 that I flew
Yes.
yesterday, and we just showed the video just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, Bill didn't get to see it.
Yeah,
That's nice. It's not cool like mine with the shark sticker pack on it. You know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
cool.
How dare you?
What is it? What's a or sticker girl or what
Decal girl.
Decal girl. That's what it was. Yeah, it's a decal girl. The shark thing I got.
Yeah,
Kenny
she
did
does
it.
great stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because he put it on his Air 2S. He got 2, one for the Air 2S and one for his Mini 2. So it's like me at both. And it was such a pain in the ass. He didn't want to he didn't feel like putting it on the second one. Like, here, you can have it. And that one was even tougher because I mean, some of the decals, I mean, they like it would be thicker and then wrap around, and it had like sections that were like, but stayed on. It's been on ever since. So
Cool.
Yeah, pro tip. X-Acto knife and fucking tweezers.
Yeah.
And tweezers. Yep.
Yeah,
X-Acto
patience.
knife and tweezers.
patience helps.
Patience is a lot of it.
Point, Ronnie.
And prep too. Go over it with
Oh yeah,
rubbing alcohol. Yeah.
I did do that
Yep.
because that was in the instructions to do that. So I
Yep.
did that.
Because people miss that one, they get all mad when it starts peeling up and shit.
Yeah, or
It's
won't even
like,
go
dude,
on.
Prep
No.
it. Yeah.
Starts curling as soon as you put it on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I quit doing them because like you said, it's just a pain in the ass. And you don't see it once it takes off anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, once it gets 100 feet away, you can't see the goddamn thing anymore
Yeah.
anyway.
Good one, Ronnie.
Hi, Jim.
Maybe does decals.
Jim
Mhm.
directly said hello to me. So hello, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
I'm not going to be on the whole 2 hours. I am so pooped.
Yeah.
Really? You look kind of poop.
Yeah.
No, I just had a rough week, man. I might start, and this gonna sound crazy for somebody that's got 30 years in on a job, but I'm really starting to think about getting a new job. I mean, the guy that bought it a couple years ago, he's running it into the ground, man. And
Yeah.
it's just, and he keeps putting people in charge that just don't know what they're doing. The girl that started a week before me just quit last week. The girl that did all the billing and the IT and all
Right.
that shit, she gave him 4 days notice and quit.
Wow.
So, and she was kind of like the center, you know what I mean, as far as the office goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
So
it's going to even suck because
it's
everybody else
gonna, it's gonna be even worse than it has been.
Yeah.
Our company's been around for 70 years. The salesman with the most experience right now has got 2 years in the company.
No.
2 years.
Wow.
And the next guy below me with the most seniority is like 10 years, 8 years, which is still a long time. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the next guy below me, because everybody else has quit already. So,
My eyes are looking brown.
I think your brown eyes look blue. And don't it make my brown eyes
Yeah,
blue?
Oh, you're quick today, Lon. That was quick. You
I
just
don't know,
went right
thanks,
to it.
man.
When's the last time you heard that song?
Yesterday? No, I'm just kidding. It's been years. I don't know. Didn't they make a
20 years.
commercial? Didn't they make a commercial with that song?
I don't know. That was Linda Ronstadt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brown eyes.
Don't know why I feel so sad. You were the best thing I ever had. Something like that.
Oh, pooped. Got it. Brown.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there has to be something to do with that.
I didn't get it
Doesn't
right
look
away.
kind of poopy.
Yeah. That means I'm just full of
Yeah.
energy. Anyway, full of something.
Yeah.
Because we're still short a manager. And then I was getting a bunch of extra help from the guy above me, my boss, filling in the cover. Now he can't because the new manager they hired up there was one night, Friday night, but during spring break. And he ran out. Said, "This is too much for one person." The funny thing is, it wasn't one person. There was another manager there training him.
Right.
So I don't know what the hell he's. God.
Wow.
Well, he had management experience. He managed a pawn shop. Yeah, it's not the same thing.
That's low pace. Yeah,
Nah,
that's
it's
really
not.
slow pace.
Well, okay, so he can count money.
Yeah.
He's got that part down. Higher restaurant managers, they're used to chaos,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Has to be someone. We had that same problem. They keep hiring these salesmen, or they just pull a salesman off the street, no sales experience or nothing. I'm just like, I'm like, we keep going to jobs, everything's wrong. I did a Sally Port in that sheriff's jail, the jail I told you about with the curved walls.
Yeah.
And the doors are wrong, everything's wrong. He ordered them wrong. Now I'm trying to make the computers work with all the wrong stuff, and it doesn't want to work. I was 3 hours in. I changed like 43 parameters on the computer, and I still can't make them work right. I can make them work until you turn the power off. You turn the power off and turn the power back on, then it's all effed up again.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I can't get it to the parameters to save. So I walked. I was like, you know what? I'll come back. I'll go back. I'm over it for today.
Look at Jim. He's still laughing at his own joke. Love it when people slow.
Yeah.
You sound a little slow with that sentence there. Love it when people slow.
Yeah, those Canadians, man.
Yeah.
Hoser. Take off, Hoser. That was good for like 20 years of comedy in Canada. Take off, Hoser. That was the height of comedy for like 20 years.
Well, Bill, I am running my new PC right now. I got the Dell 8940, and I like it. It's got a DVD player on it, which is cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's got a slot for so I could put the adapter in for my SD cards.
Okay.
Oh wow, an adapter. Shit, I've got like 3.
No, he's got an SD. He's got an SD card slot. I don't even have that. I got 4K. I'm looking at 4K over here, and I don't have that.
It does have a USB 3 C on it. Yeah, and it's got 3 USB ports on the front, and it's got 6 on the back. And I like it.
No, if you're happy, I'm happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Happy.
Did you put your video card in it?
No, not yet.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
If you're happy, then leave it alone. Are you happy?
I'm happy with the way it is for now, and we'll still deciding what to do later. But it's running AI really good, and here's some of the new stuff that I've
What'd you pay for it, if I can ask, before you do that?
$500.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can't even buy a graphics card for $500 these days, Harley. So
no.
Yeah.
And on that note,
that's with Gidget, the Taco Bell dog. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and it's about that thin.
the Blu-ray, yeah.
This is a Blu-ray burner, Artie.
And here's another one.
Hey, Gidget, do you speak Filipino?
Oo, ginagawa ko.
That's kind of a hard hit.
I know.
Hard hit.
You're
Damn,
smacking that
son.
animal for
I'm calling
Peter.
the ASPCA, son. I'm calling the ASPCA. Man, what the fuck?
That's how you pet your dog? Smack, smack.
Jesus Christ.
It's your
see you,
dog,
babe.
Bill.
Yeesh.
Next one is
Keep it
my
simple and
grandnephew. Long time ago when he was a little kid.
What the hell was that? Was that you?
No, that was my grandnephew Bryce.
Oh,
He
okay.
was
I was
going
gonna
to
say,
be 22 years old in
a
July.
little too cute to be you, apparently.
Yeah,
He's got a loud clap, though.
yeah, he does.
God, dude.
Hey, Alf, do you want to fly a drone today? Cool, I'd love to.
Yeah. See, that's Creep City, man. I'm sorry, that's cringe. That's like,
Cool. I'd love to.
I don't know. I would take that shit off my browser if I was you. I don't know, man. I got guys knocking on your door and shit.
Oh crap, it tastes like bacon.
How would you know? How would you know what bacon tastes like, bucko? Eh? Eh?
Yeah, and just some of the stuff that I've been playing around with on AI, and so
You know, I shared a video. Did you see?
Oh, share the video.
Yeah.
oh,
He's
Oh,
just
oh.
yeah, go ahead.
I did.
You did?
It's stuck somewhere, obviously.
It's in the ether.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
I can see what's coming.
Uncle extra medium. Oof.
Yeah,
Mm.
this must be AI.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks pretty AI.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink.
Oh wait, that's going to give you a hit,
Oh.
isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
What if if I keep doing this, it won't give you a hit?
3, drink.
He's muted.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink.
Okay.
Throw 'em back
Just click
till I lose count.
How creepy is this?
I'm gonna swing.
You can't mute it? Is that speaker thing over there? Can't you
Maybe
just
if
click
we
that?
talked over the music, that it'll get.
From the
Yeah.
chandelier. The chandelier.
And the chandelier hasn't broken.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
I want to swing on the chandelier.
Yeah, there's AI for you.
there. That was pretty good.
It's so good. I'm so glad we have it. So
Mhm.
it's like 3D printers. I'm so glad everybody and their brother has a 3D printer, and I'm so glad we have AI because all
Yeah.
the awesome shit that's coming from it.
Mhm.
You know?
I don't have time to play around with that.
Yeah, the busy man. You got time for that 3D printing AI bullshit.
I
yo.
ain't got no time for that. Yeah.
I ain't got no time for that
I'd
mess,
like to, I
dog.
just don't have time. I don't know.
You ain't got time for that shit, dog. I got pins to set, dog. I got sticks to rack and shit.
Oh, all I do is work and sleep.
Ah, I know what that
Try
feels like.
Repeat.
Try to sleep. But what was I going to say? I don't know. I was going to say something, but now it's gone.
Something pithy.
The third time I had something I thought was pithy, and I lost it.
You're pithless. Pith free.
Yeah.
Pith free.
As long as you didn't pit your pants. Yeah.
Yeah, pithy. That's belly pithy.
So anyway,
So anyway, is everybody looking forward to the meetup? Oh, that's right. Nobody's gonna be there but me and Bill.
Yeah.
If you were out buying drones, you could have came, Art. What the shit?
Yeah.
yeah, maybe I'll be there. I don't know, man. With work the way it is now, I don't know how I'm going to do it.
We'd be there Friday.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Be there Friday.
I don't know about Saturday. I don't know if I'll be broadcasting.
Ain't hardly anybody watching this anyway. I had this evil plan to try to see if I could get Zach to sell all of us about a 360s, and then get Ken to deliver them
There you go.
to the meetup. You know what I mean? And then we could all have them and fly them around at the meetup. But
There you go.
I was like, that just sounds like there's a lot of moving pieces there. I just don't feel like being the orchestrator of that bullshit. I'll get some clown from England or some Spain or some goddamn where that'll want one, then want us to ship it to them or something. Like that power bank debacle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had to have the RoboMaster shipped to me because that wasn't going to fit in my suitcase.
Right. Well, you shipped it, right?
I think
you didn't force. Where'd you win it? You won it at Spin Down, right? Spin Up?
Spin Up, yeah.
Yeah. You didn't go up to what's his name? I can't think of it right now. Kelly. You go up to Kelly and go, hey Kelly, I won that RoboMaster, so I demand you ship it to me in Colorado. Next year, buddy. So,
No, I didn't do
that. No, that's what this guy did. You know, he demanded that we ship this power station to England at our expense. At our expense. We made a big stink about it.
Wow.
Billy Cave, so we paid $120 to ship him that stupid.
Wow.
Yeah, I paid Billy half of it. I sent him $60. I paid half of it. Yeah, we paid $120 to ship him that stupid power bank.
I remember we were giving away those. Alexis was donating all that stuff to my channel.
Right.
And we donated. What is it? This thing. What the hell is this thing called?
Rocket. That rocket? No.
Yeah.
Osmo Mobile. Osmo Mobile.
Right, the 5. We were giving away some 5s, and what's his name in Canada won it.
Oh yeah.
So and it was something between the VAT tax and the shipping, and I was like, "Fuck that!" I just ordered him one.
You're not referring to Trevor Fuss, are you?
No, that one I lied on the paperwork. I said it was.
Oh, okay.
I didn't exactly lie. I didn't know I was lying. I didn't know you couldn't ship the battery through UPS to Australia. So I didn't even know. I just put down that it was a
selfie stick.
Selfie stick.
Yeah.
It is. It's a selfie stick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't exactly lie. And that wasn't that bad. But then when you tell the truth, all of a sudden it was like $100 or whatever, $100-something.
Yeah.
Let's just buy one.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, Whatever. But yeah, I was just annoyed because it's like, dude, can't you just, whatever, give it to somebody else or something? He demanded that we ship it to him. He hammered Billy until Billy caved and sent it to him.
And that same guy, I loaned him some money because he didn't have money to pay for his medic.
Wow.
Oh, there goes
what happened there?
And he never paid Bill back, so he lost the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They disconnected his internet.
Yeah.
Wow. Now that guy's in charge of FCC, and yeah. Oh, you want to talk shit about me? Okay.
Oh, there he is,
He's
Mr.
back.
Yeah, what the heck happened? We can't hear you.
Now he's lost his audio. They've
He's
stolen
not
his
muted,
audio
though.
as well.
Oh, I heard you breathe. Say something. No, I guess that wasn't you. Maybe it was Dominic. I don't know.
It was me.
There's heavy breathers around here.
Yeah, that was weird. It just
There it is.
My connection's fine. It just kicked me out.
Weird.
Never paid me back, and then he MF'd me because I streamed on the same night that he streams.
Oh,
You some bitch.
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you?
I don't care about anybody but my. I
15
don't care about
people that
anybody
watch.
but my. After I took 135 hours, it ended up being out of my own pocket, and then loaned them about $150. And then I streamed one night on a Tuesday, and all of a sudden I was a motherfucker. I didn't care about anybody but myself. It's like
Expats that moved to Australia.
people are stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unappreciative.
Yeah, that's what they is. Unappreciative. What Bill said. That's right.
Mm.
Yeah,
Shoot,
yeah,
shoot,
yeah.
shoot.
Oh, look. Let's see how long have I been giving Art money.
3 years.
Yeah, Jim's droning gave me some money earlier.
Yeah, gave you like 78 cents or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
$2 Canadian.
yeah $2 Canadian.
Yeah, you know those bastards from Australia? They're the cheapest people.
Well,
Yeah,
who can
they
blame
are.
them? They only get to keep like 13% of their wages after taxes and everything. Jesus Christ. And then their housing costs are like off the roof, man. There's no way I would live in Australia or Canada. Really, Canada's just as bad. What's that? Somebody was just telling me the average cost of a house in Canada right now is like $300,000 or some shit like that.
Wow,
It's
built
ridiculous amount of
in
money. It's insane.
7 months. Wow.
Wow, that's almost 5 years in dog years.
Mhm.
Wow,
Only
Awesome.
45.
that's like $114.
Ah,
Yeah.
There you go.
oh, thank you, Bill.
What do you give him, $2? Oh, $10. Wow. Let's get the train rolling. Train on Articus. The train leaving town. I can't wait till you guys get a Brightline station in your town, Bill. That'd be pretty sweet.
Well, that's not my town, but Stewart.
The Port St. Wasn't it Port St. Lucie or just Stewart?
Stewart.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Well, you work in Stewart. You live in Port St. Lucie. Got you.
Right. I work in Stewart. That's
Gotcha,
two towns.
gotcha.
Actually, 2 towns over because
My bad.
Jensen Beach is between here and there.
It's still close, though. It's still close.
Oh, it is. Stewart's only
Not walking
5 miles.
distance or nothing, but close.
5 miles. You know, you can walk 5 miles.
Yeah.
You can if you want. I'm not walking fucking 5 miles.
I don't like walking down to the mailbox.
I don't like going down the stairs, man.
yeah.
I'll come up with
That's
excuses not to bother.
That's how big our driveways are over
Yeah,
here.
Lon won't even walk across town to get some goddamn candy.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm dying for snacks. I have no snacks. None.
There you go.
Whatever will I do for snacks if I don't get the stuff you said? However will I survive and have anything to snack on
Chicken
if I don't go get that toffee?
Ah,
You know, I'll be snackless.
What are you sitting next to a pantry?
No, I got a huge ass sectional sitting next to me. There's a great place to store snacks. I ain't got a girlfriend or anything, so I got 200 pounds of snacks here.
yeah.
No, I don't go that big. 115 pounds of snacks.
Yeah.
150 pounds of snacks. 120 pounds of snacks, maybe. Which is
Well,
bloated.
Bill, I am down to 105.
Yeah, you do look slimmer, and you cut your hair.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yeah,
Yes,
it
you
feels
did.
good.
Yeah.
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 So
You look all extra sexy and svelte.
You still don't look as good as your AI character.
Yeah, his AI character is pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie. I sacrificed some babies over his AI character the other day.
Hey, Alf, you want to fly some drones? Cool. I'd love to. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about the job thing. I'm tempted too, man. Go get a part-time job, collect my Social Security check, and just be done with it. No
Done.
stress.
There you go.
I ain't gonna make it past 62. I can tell you that right now, sitting here.
I'd be a greeter,
If I make it through 62, I'm retiring.
greeter at Walmart. I don't care. Whatever.
Yep, exactly.
Let me see
Yeah,
your
I'll get-
let me see your effing receipt.
Yeah, let me see that.
I'll pull my $3,000 from Social Security. I'll pull my military disability or whatever, and then I'll work part time or whatever and call it good. I got like a $500,000 on my 401k,
Good point, Jim.
and I'll just pull that and call it good, man. Because
There you
I
go.
don't need this bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, in fact, I
61
got
and
homework. I got homework as far as that's concerned. My dad had me take home his file folder with his annuities. Got a whole bunch of annuities and stuff, and
Mhm.
says he hasn't been getting his reports from them. They haven't been. He wanted me to go online and set it up online and see what's going on with them. He's probably getting them. They do it quarterly, every 3 months. He probably just forgets he gets them,
Right.
and the stock in there and the will, because it still mentions Jimmy in there. So I gotta fix that.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go make sure everything dots and crosses,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
some Tuesday. But anyway, so I got homework for Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot to
There
read.
you go.
Freaking,
Mhm.
it's a trust, so it's
Mhm.
like in a binder. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Jim's 68, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll be 10
42.
younger than that.
You
This year
feel
as well.
42? What's her name?
Yeah.
What's a girlfriend? So anyway, yeah, Jim was saying that they're gonna get the Avada before we do, and I hope I don't think I'm divulging anything, but if anybody really wants the Avada 360 that bad, and like I said, it's not like there's a shit ton of people watching, but if they get it through Zach's DroneWorks, he's pretty sure he's gonna have it day one. April 9th is the world, the worldwide
Yeah.
release. So he's pretty confident he's gonna have it day one. So
Mm-hmm.
if you pre-order from it,
I was
he
going to
wants
say if the shipping cost wasn't horrendous,
right.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it April 9th down here.
Yeah.
If the shipping costs wasn't the same, the shipping cost would probably be the same price as the drone itself.
Yeah, no kidding to you guys. Well, your guys is tax and everything though.
Yeah.
It's like it's $1,100 for the Flymore combo with the RC2,
I reckon
and
that'll
it'd
be
probably be
around
1,800 for you
1400
guys.
mark.
Oh, only 14?
I reckon it'll be around the 1400 mark. Yeah.
Not as bad as I thought. I
What
thought
are you
it'd be
sending
more
it
than
through
that.
the Strait of Hormuz?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, might
yeah.
make it.
Yeah, they have to get sent through the
I hear there's a
Straits of
lot of
Hormuz.
drones going through the Strait of Hormuz.
Kuwait too. There's a bunch of drones in Kuwait.
Mm-hmm.
Dumbass move that was. Holy cow. He got Saudi threatening military action.
Yeah.
They're pissing
Yeah, you
everybody
can pre-order now, Jim, if you want to get it through DroneWorks. Just
Yeah.
so you know, Zach will take your pre-order right now.
I'm pretty sure they got pre-ordered at DJI here.
Oh yeah.
D1.
Oh, at the store. Yeah.
Yeah, we call the D1 store over here.
I wonder what
It's a
Adorama's
wholly owned
doing.
subsidiary of DJI, but we just call it D1 here for some reason.
I wonder if Adorama's going to try to hawk people for it.
Mm-hmm.
Those Zionists, anyway. Wait a minute. Did I just say the? Oh. God, they're so stupid. It says DJI electronic ND filters, but it's the regular filters.
Mm.
Anyway, let's see. DJI Avata.
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 6.
And
We haven't
I
said that
live
in a few
Avata.
years.
Yeah. And no. But I tell you what, the Avata 2 price has come down stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the Fly Smart combo, $526.
Wow.
That's
What
with the
is
goggles
that?
N3. That's the goggles N3, the drone, and then the wanker.
Oh, okay.
And then you got the Fly Smart combo with 3 batteries, the $669.
Wow.
And that's with the bag and the hub and the 3 batteries and blah 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 blah.
And the wanker.
Yeah, in fact, it might not be anymore, but Amazon had the Avata 2 with the goggles 3 and the wanker for $669 or something like that, $689. The goddamn goggles 3 cost $500. So you're basically getting a drone and the wanker for like $200.
Ah, there we go. It's
Well, the Kia Seltos. That's exciting. Okay. Ready?
ready.
Time to go, my feathered friends. Come on. Whoa, that gave me goosebumps.
I know, that's just bad.
Wow.
That's bad.
That's
That's
bad.
There-
That's like what was that one I heard the other day? It's probably worse. It was like I kept, I went outside last night and I looking for the morning, and I waited and I waited and I waited and I looked and then finally it dawned on me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
man,
That-
dude.
Yeah, that's a similar joke about I threw a boomerang there. I kept looking and then I kept looking and then it hit me where it saw
And then it
yeah.
hit me, yeah.
Mhm.
Man. It's like, oh my God, bad.
Mhm.
But yeah, Amazon had the Avata 2. I mean, if they would make the Avata 2 fly with the RC2, I would be fine with the Avata 2. It's not like I'm in love with the idea of 360 video in general,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
They had some real serious deals, though, that's for sure, on the Avata 2. You can tell. They're on the Power again. They got the Power 1000 version 2 for like 369 or 364 or whatever the hell it is. They did
Wow.
anyway. Yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Yeah, the Fly Smart combo with 3 batteries. Yes, 669, just like what's the nuts. And then 526 with just 1 battery for the Avata 2, the goggles N3 and the wanker. Or if you want the combo with the goggles 3, it's higher than it was yesterday. But with the goggles 3, 3 batteries, the hub, bag, wanker, and the Avata 2, of course, $859.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And
The goggles
Bill?
3 are $500 by themselves.
Oh yeah. There you go, Bill. That made me think of you.
Well, he used that to clean his dog's butt.
Yeah.
Nice, huh?
Yeah. You know what you clean off your windshield, though? Mostly bird shit or whatever. So
Mhm.
Bugs. Usually bugs.
bugs and bird
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's time for another giveaway. I'm doing something a little
1, 2, 3, not it. I don't have that much money.
different.
I can't afford your giveaways.
I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do $10 Amazon card.
Oh, I can afford that.
Okay.
Just want to make sure I was in there. Poop.
Boop.
All right. Let me share the
Oh, so you mean I
screen.
bought the Amazon card?
While he's doing this, Jim, the word I hear is that the drone alone won't be available right away, but that rumors. I don't know. That's a bunch of rumors. It's hard to say. They're talking about. I heard May for the drone alone. That's what I heard. April or May.
All right, Bill, you want to give us a drum roll, please?
Oh,
3,
good.
2. Oh, wrong one. 3, 2, 1, go.
He knows my name isn't in there, right? Yeah. Brenda won again.
Brenda!
Brenda won
Yay!
again. What the hell? Hashtag
I didn't know Brenda was
rigged.
here.
Well, she usually comes in. Oh, no, it's Charles.
Oh, it's sweet. Huh?
What the hell?
What?
What happened there?
Now Brenda's not even on there. I'm not on there.
She's not here.
No.
Oh, I'm here.
I saw Brenda.
Yeah, I did. And all of a sudden, I
Brenda was
clicked.
Charles.
Oh, you know
Fix.
what? I removed
Fix.
it. Anyway,
Fix.
congratulations, Brenda.
Wait, she's not here.
Okay, should we? Let's spin
She'll
again.
be here later.
Yeah.
It says
Spin it
Charles.
Charles
isn't here either. Hey, Art, I think you need to update your list there.
Okay, let's take Charles out.
Because Charles is in here. Is Steve Janess here?
I didn't see Steve either.
Yeah, yeah. Ronnie,
Good Jim and Sam
David.
and Lon and
Yeah, my name isn't even on there. Isn't that funny?
Thomas.
There you
Brian.
go.
Is Brad here? Yeah, Brad's
That
here.
Brian.
Brian's here, yeah. Well, Brian, he was.
David,
Is
I don't
Dom
think
here?
David's here. Yep.
Try that again.
Let's spin it again. One more time.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
And Brenda won again. Yeah. Got his $10 back. Woo-hoo. Congratulations, Bill. You dog.
Congratulations.
Is Bill here?
I don't know.
Well, there's only Bill.
Oh, he
one
paid
Bill
for
here.
So he's yeah.
A percentage of Bill
He's
is
back
here
to being
anyway.
neutral because he
I
paid
should,
$10. He's paid for it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
funny.
should have your email address.
It's like a wash. Well,
Yeah, you just paid for it. I know. That's what I was saying.
minus 30% or whatever
Yeah.
they take out now. Fixed. Rigged.
Like,
Rigged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have anybody to say that now.
yeah, Jim, you're right about the anti-gravity. There's always going to be the diehard, I hate DJI, and the people that are going to be like, well, we need them to stick around for competition, this, that, and the other. And it is sub 250, so if sub 250 is a big deal for you, the about a 360 isn't sub 250, so then that puts the anti-gravity in your wheelhouse. You know what I mean? But almost everything, in fact, and the footage isn't bad either, and their processing is better than DJI's as far as the software. The DJI software is still kind of it's a little bit convoluted and complicated to use, but
But
the 360, the A360 is just so much more versatile than the fucking anti-gravity. It's not even funny. It's not even close. The A360 is faster. It does way more shit. It can be flown with 4 or 5 different remotes, 2 or 3 different sets of goggles. You know what I'm saying? It does flips and rolls and all kinds of bullshit. And
Yeah, Artie, you sent me another one, which is kind of cool.
what did he send you?
I'm going to share this one.
Who share it?
It's a video.
oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this was cool.
Look at my 1990s Wave Runner that I turned into a tiny jet fishing skiff. So I cut the top of the jet ski off and built a flat deck so you can walk all the way around. I put this nice aluminum 4 rod holder on the back that I got off the old center console. Got a nice boat chair on there. There's the console with the original jet ski controls. Up here I have a GPS controlled smart head trolling motor. And on the sides, I put these stabilizing pontoons. Now, when you want to fish, you drop these stabilizing pontoons down into the water. They keep the boat nice and stable. But when you want to run high speed, you come over here, you hit this button right here, and these electric actuators will actually lift these stabilizing pontoons all the way up in the air. So now you can go fast and you can carve around just like a regular jet ski would. This thing is absolutely incredible. Look at my 1990s Wave Runner that I turned into a tiny...
It's actually very cool.
Hey.
Yeah.
Looks like fun.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I mean, they still sell jet boats, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I used to have a jet boat back as a seater. Back in the day, like a 4-seater, 5-seater.
Wow.
It's not huge. It's a twin motor Sea-Doo.
Oh.
So
Okay.
nothing, I mean, it wasn't that incredible, to be honest. It was all right though. It was fun. It was fun. But
Well, that
it
looks
was a
like
good size, and it wasn't that expensive back then. Now who knows what you pay? But you could have used that for. You gonna put a trolling motor on it? I guess you could. I don't know. That's good. I know it
Yeah,
went through gas like nobody's business.
all that stuff he put on there probably costs as much as what he paid for that old Sea-Doo.
Probably more. He probably got the old Sea-Doo for free. Yeah, old Sea-Doo like that.
Well, unless found one that the upper part is all trash, and he got it really cheap, and then he was able to modify it like that. I mean,
right, there's people out there with them in their garages that would give them to you. You just haul it away. We have a business not too far from here. I see it every time I drive down the freeway. They got at least 30 Sea-Doos sitting outside. It's one of these joints that used to rent them and repair them. And they may not even be in business for it anymore, for all I know. I haven't been actually to the business in years, but you can still drive by and there's 20, 30 Sea-Doos sitting outside in racks, used ones or whatever, because they used to, like I said, they used to rent them and they used to repair them. So,
cool.
Sea-Doos went the way of the dodo bird almost around here anyway. It's just not that big of a thing anymore. Everybody I knew had a Sea-Doo when I was younger. I haven't seen a Sea-Doo in a while.
A lot of water near you, obviously.
Oh yeah, we're surrounded by water, so it used to be the thing back in the day. All the little lakes around here won't let you run them anymore because how people are. Somebody's got to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
Out there 3 a.m. running their Sea-Doo and shit by people's houses or whatever. Get them banned from all the little lakes around here. So.
Yep.
I think people have problems with the. You're talking about jet boats because they're with the impeller and the brackish water and whatever. I don't know. But something like that might be. I don't know. I don't even take the one out that I have. See that blue thing over there?
Yeah. That's my problem. Fuck, I haven't flown my drone in months, hardly, except for that one little video I made. For 15 minutes. That's the most I've flown it this year. 15, 20 minutes. I was tempted not to even bring one down to South Florida. I've pretty much gotten pictures of everything I want to shoot down there, so what's the point? Just come down there. Maybe I'd rather bring my gun. In fact, I got a case. I found one of my Nanook cases, Bill. Let me get the gun out of here. And I bought replacement foam. I was going to buy a case you can throw it on the plane with.
I don't even know if we're going fishing on Monday because nobody's gotten back to me that they want to go. But I haven't.
Yeah, you got to reserve that boat, don't you?
Yeah. You want to tell them you're gonna, so there's room. You never know. It could be a busy day. But I mean, if we don't do that, maybe I'd take you someplace different to fly, Lon.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I got replacement foam for my Nanook case, and I figured I could make this into a gun case. But I did the math, and I'm like, I probably should just bought a gun case. You get a really good gun case for like $68. By the time I get done effing around, I went and bought the plastic dip and stuff for when I cut it out because it's that pluck and peel.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the gun fits in there without plucking it. You know what I mean? It just compresses it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I might just stick it in there and call it good. But anywho, so I was considering bringing my gun with me, but you got to check it, and then you got to wait for you check baggage and everything.
Hey, Jim.
I hate that.
Jim Bouchard.
Hopefully the TSA will start getting paid before then, and you guys don't have to sit in the airport for 4 hours.
Well, yeah. If it's that, I might not come. I'll be honest with you. If it's still the situation that's going right now, I might bag it because it's gonna be just it'd be horrible.
They're causing so much damage to the economy with this thing. Flights being, it's just jerk offs.
Yeah.
But,
the whole thing is, and their demands are just so reasonable. That's the problem.
Yep.
What's Jim got to say? I missed it. Oh, Beauchart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the high school security guard is going to get run over by accident.
Steve Janess. Hey, Steve. Good
Hey,
to see you.
Steve. There
Tom.
he is.
You don't really want to talk politics, but it's kind of funny, actually. But Trump's got to start telling Israel to knock it off. It's like, Jesus Right. Every time one of them pops their head up,
Yeah.
it's like, yeesh. He's
Like a
almost daily.
whack-a-mole.
It is like whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
It's almost daily. There's a
It
list.
is.
It's like a tally. It's like, holy crap. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah, but I like
man.
their announcements. Everything's under control, and we're still in charge, and everything's fine. Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
We haven't seen the Supreme Leader's face in about a month.
Yeah.
They're just a cardboard cutout.
Yeah. I wonder why. It's a mess, though. I don't like it, but oh well. We'll see what happens in the long
Yeah.
run.
Well, even if they don't take it back, which let's just hope they do. But even if they don't, Iran can't exactly be threatening people very much anymore. They're taking away their ability to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you hear they're talking about putting a canal through Oman, just a bypass of Strait of Hormuz, and then it'll be just another body of water.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's an undertaking, though. It's easy to talk about that. Yeah.
Like 20 years or some shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like very mountainous there or whatever. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
I think it'd be cheaper just to wipe Iran off the face of the earth.
That's what it looks like.
You know what I mean? Probably less people would die too.
Well, he's trying to leave something behind, so that the country
line
could
there,
survive
too.
if it does switch. If they do take the country back, they got to have something so they can eat. That's why they were a little upset about the gas fields being bombed
In Kuwait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's being like a spoiled brat, Jim. I don't know what he's being. You know what I mean?
Spoiled brat.
Yeah, well, he's Canadian, bro. You gotta.
The hell, he was talking about this 30 years ago. This is not new. He's not following Israel. There's all kinds of video of him talking about it before he was even in politics.
Well, he was in control of Israel then too. No, I'm just kidding.
47
I don't know. I talked to some kid I worked with. I worked with him one day, and this kid, he is the most anti-Zionist person I've ever met in my entire life. He's anti-Semite I've ever met. Everything's the Jews' fault. The Jews are responsible for everything. The Jews are responsible for 9/11. The Jews are responsible. I mean, I was like, okay, kid. I go, look, man, you're allowed your opinions, but tone it down. I don't need to listen to it all day. Okay. Some of it's ridiculous. Some of it you may have a point. I don't know. But come on, brother. As far as he's concerned, the Jews are probably responsible for the Holocaust. You know what I mean?
Lord, his best ally. Okay.
Yeah. Regardless, the thing I've always agreed with when it comes to Trump, and then, as everybody knows, I'm not a big fan of Trump. The disparity in trade is a thing. It is a real thing. And other countries have taken this horrific,
advantage of
us, yes, for years. And when somebody comes up and says, no, you don't get to tariff us 200% for our milk, and we don't tariff you at all for your whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nope. And they put a stop to it. And everybody's all mad. And, it's like you kick Rolanda off of food stamps after 20 years. She's going to be mad. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing here. They've been giving you guys free money for decades. And somebody had to put a stop to it. The same thing with NATO. Eventually, you got to pay your own way, bro. You know what I mean? And, it's like the stealing the border. People are all mad about it. And it's like, why should we have an open border? And other countries run their mouths about it. Canada is one of the hardest countries to get into. I mean, for me, not if you're from Somalia or whatever, but for me, or India or somewhere, but for me, going to Windsor or whatever was an ordeal.
Hey, Brenda's
Brenda! So, whatever. Politics are like the wind, man.
I don't know. How many times are they going to fire on our ships, kill our Marines in Beirut, kill it, whatever. For 30 years they've been not just Israel, us too. I mean, how long do you let them get away with that? And by the way, we don't know what they know. They knew Israel was going to go in anyway, and they know that they weren't just going to fire back at Israel. They're going to fire on our bases anyway. So it's preemptive. Whatever.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You don't see Saudi or United Arab Emirates or Oman or Qatar lobbing missiles at us or anybody else. It's
or Egypt.
Nobody likes them. Turkey, none of them.
Yep.
Like that cousin that comes to Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always stinking. Smells like weed. Always swearing at the dinner table and stuff.
They just hung 3 teenagers, by the way, to prove they can still do it.
Yep. Oh yeah, the wrestling team.
Oh, the one kid was apparently he was 19, but he was like a world-class wrestler. He was a champion wrestler or something like that. And he did that on purpose because he's a big name. People knew who he was, and we can do whatever we want. Freaking torture him into admitting that they allegedly killed 2 police officers during apparently there was during a back in January when they were killing everybody. Apparently some of them bit back, and a couple officers got killed, supposedly. And they said, well, according to human rights groups around the world, they tortured them to make them admit it. They did it, and then they hung them. It's a great country. Let's be friends with them.
Yeah, it is what it is, and we'll see how it all shakes out. It's easy to Monday morning quarterback and backseat drive, this kind of shit, but
backseat drive.
We don't really know what exactly is going on or what's been done or what hasn't been done, and you can only hope that the people that are in charge do know what's going on, and even if you hate them or whatever, you know what I mean? If Biden was president right now, this exact thing was going on, I would want to believe that all the Republicans in the country would automatically assume that they didn't know what was going on, they didn't know what they were doing, and be against it automatically. That's the part that
some of the rhinos would,
right.
But yeah.
Oh, you mean if Biden was or a Democrat, no matter who it is, would just automatically be against it no matter what. I don't. That's the kind of stuff I don't appreciate at all. You're just against it because it's who it is. It's who was in charge, and that's if the dude cured cancer. Half the Democrat, 79% of the Democratic Party would be against it.
They were talking about what's his name in Maduro and Venezuela, the Democratic Party for years. He needs to be taken out. Biden put a price on his head. So we take him out, and all of a sudden, it's like, what the hell?
Exactly. Yeah. I could bring up speeches from Bill Clinton, Bernie Sanders, what's that guy in New York? I can't think of his name right now. Chuck Schumer, you name it. Hillary Clinton, everybody that came out so hard for border security, for example. Yep. And then the minute Trump starts talking about border security, then they're all against it. And it's like, what?
There's actually videos of all those people you just mentioned that said Iran's regime has to go. I've seen the speeches. I've seen the platitudes, the bullshit, because then they do nothing. Actually, they made it worse. They thought if they opened up the purse. Remember them defending, releasing, what was it, $16 billion?
There's a pallet of money, literally a pallet of cash.
And it said, but it's to be used for the people. The people never get the. What are you?
No.
When are we going to learn our lesson? I don't care who's in charge.
That money went right to fast boats and missiles and drones. Period. Yeah. Boom.
Fast boats and mistletoe.
So anywho, it's just too bad. I hope that it does get over quick and there's some kind of resolution. But I'm not. My hopes are not up that there'll be a resolution. You know what I mean? I just. We'll settle back for a few decades.
Nations that came out against the whole thing, they changed their mind real quick, didn't they? Our gas prices, definitely went up. Ours are like up 90 cents a gallon here, but Europe is way worse.
Yeah, we still pay less than you. They're like, oh, the Americans are suffering the most. Really?
No. Not even close.
Not even close. Number one, they've lost thousands of people over there. To my knowledge, we've lost like 10 or 12 people total.
I think it's 13.
13? Yeah,
Because,
total.
but one was an accident. One was a collision.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever it was. Yeah, a tanker.
It
Tanker.
was a
tanker.
fuel or tanker. Yeah.
Yeah, KC 135.
That actually happens more often than you think. There's actually
it does happen once in a while.
tankers.
My brother's
it's dangerous.
First wife was a boom operator on one of those things.
Yeah. It's dangerous. That's a dangerous. Yeah. It's very dangerous. Actually, you get hazard pay for that job in the military. So it's like you're being it's like being in combat. You get combat pay.
Mm-hmm.
So, regardless, though, the idea that we are going to suffer as much as they do, we have oil. We don't need their oil. To be honest,
they're working on that, Jim. I mean, the first they got to make sure they got to make sure that they're not fired on. That's all. Period. They got to. They're kicking the shit out of them, but they still have shit hidden. They haven't gotten all the launchers yet. They've gotten 70% of the launchers, they think.
Hey, waypoint.
That still means they got 30% of their launchers, so they're still firing on ships.
Yeah, that's easy to say. It's not about power, because if that's your metric, then why didn't Obama stop all the attacks in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
Why were our soldiers still dying in Afghanistan the whole time that Obama was president? Why is that?
Here's the thing, Jim. We don't really. The United States doesn't really need the oil that goes through the Strait of Hormuz. We use 2% of that. 2%.
And we only do that to keep skin in the game. But people don't understand that. The only reason we buy oil from the Middle East, period, is to keep skin in the game. We don't need oil from the Middle East, period, at all. That's a known fact. Yeah. We could take Venezuela's oil.
But don't forget, China gets 40% of their oil from Iran.
Yeah.
So you don't think he's just taking his time a little bit? He's not in a big rush, because it's killing them. They're not happy about it. Neither is India.
So it's all tough. It's just I don't like any of it, but the idea that we need them is ridiculous. That's why after when I came home from Desert Storm, everybody's talking that shit. We went over there for oil, and I'm like, what? No, we did. We didn't run out of there with a barrel of oil. we didn't get a fill up on the way out. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even get our tanks filled on the way out. We're like, what are you talking about? Oil.
And any oil we got from Venezuela, we're paying them for it. So it's not like we're not taking it.
Well, no, that's not my point, though. It's got nothing to do with oil.
Yeah, but I know that it was because we wanted their oil, and we don't need their oil.
We don't. So it's kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right about Russia. Russia couldn't seize Afghanistan either. My only point was...
No. Don't say America couldn't seize Afghanistan. There was no fighting going on at the end. That's why we pulled out. That country, there hadn't been a death from the Taliban, American death, in 18 months.
18 months, yeah, you're right. It was 18 months.
The crap out of that.
I just remembered that it was 18 months.
Yeah,
but that's not why I don't know why we pulled out, because Biden is the one that decided to pull out.
Yeah,
and leave all the equipment there. I'll never forget that joke. You know what? Love him or hate him, he comes up with a good crack here so often. When he told him that it was a good idea to leave all that equipment in Afghanistan, and he goes, "Yeah," and that's when I knew he was a fucking idiot. General, whatever his name was. He goes, "That's when I knew he was a fucking idiot. Why would you leave all that equipment there?"
Mm-hmm.
So it's all just so funny. Hey, B-Rad. Yeah, I just, like I said, I don't like it.
Yeah, boy, it's been a long time since he's been there.
Yeah, good old B-Rad.
There's a method to all these madnesses. Cuba's falling apart because they're not getting Venezuelan oil anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, drill, baby, drill. Yeah.
Drill, baby, drill. And guess what? No more Starfleet Academy.
Oh, no. Until next season. You get that to look forward to.
Uh-uh.
They didn't cancel it.
As I said,
No,
it's just the end of the season. That's all.
season. We got it.
They're already made. They got 10 more. They got 10 more in
Yeah.
the can, ready to go.
Yeah.
Well,
They made 20 to start off with, and
Yeah.
I don't know how he worked that deal out, but yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 10 more episodes ready to show.
and more. But that's going to be next year.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah. All right. I'm waiting for Strange New Worlds.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy that. It's silly. It's
Yeah.
not great, but it doesn't
It's-
irritate the living crap out of me like
Yeah. So there's 16
Dune.
more.
Sorry.
16 more episodes left. There's only going to be 6 episodes last season. Yeah.
Dune 3 is coming out. I'm kind of geeked about that.
Ah.
The new Dune series. You know, and then
Who's
One Piece, which you guys aren't into probably, but One Piece
Who's the
is
lead?
an anime.
Who's the lead in that?
Dune?
Oh, Dune. I thought you said Doom.
No, Dune.
Dune.
Yeah, Dune. Dune 3.
Dune.
Dune. D-U-N-E. Dune. Dune, son.
Oh, you made it seem so cool now that you did it like.
No, now I did it like that. Dune, son. So, Dune. So anyway, so you know, so that's something. The TV shows, though, I don't know. Is anything One Piece? But like I said, you guys are anime guys. But One Piece is kind of cool.
Well,
yeah,
there
I don't know what
was
else.
Star Trek animation. That was a few years after the original. They
I remember that.
Yeah,
that's actually considered canon. Actually,
Yeah.
the cartoon series. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it was all the old characters, right? It was Spock and Kirk
all
and
except
McCoy.
who was the Chekhov was the only one that wasn't on the cast.
Was he dead? No, of course not. What am I thinking? Why wasn't he on the cast? He was too busy to do it. Or?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to do it. I don't know. But
Did he
they
move back
had
to Russia or something?
Went back to Russia. So they had a different character play the.
Oh, it was an alien.
Yeah.
It was like some kind of.
Yeah.
Speaking of Canadian heroes, I don't know who anybody was, but James Doohan, Scotty.
Yeah, that's right.
Stormed the beaches. He's Omaha Beach in World War II for Canada. Yep.
Well,
he was Canadian.
Wounded
Oh, yeah.
5 or 6 times. Lost a finger. Yeah.
That accent was fake.
Good
That accent was acting. He didn't actually speak like that in real. I mean, yeah.
I'm saying that's pretty good. He's like the quintessential Scottish accent. When people think Scottish accent, they think of Scotty from Star Trek. I do anyway. People in my generation. When you think like Scottish accents, he's one of the first. Then there's a guy that plays the hamster in the animated movie. He's another guy. He does a bunch of them. I can't think of his name right now. And he was also the Scottish guy in the reboots of Star Trek, right?
Oh, yeah. It was, Simon Red.
Oh, okay. So he's English or something. He's not Scottish.
Yeah.
There's a guy, and he plays like a hamster or a hedgehog or something in Over the Hedge. And I can't think of his name, but he's used just across the board as a Scottish character. Across the laddie. Yeah, better break. You know what I mean? You know, get the shallaya on you.
Bring me some haggis. But I was pretty impressed. You know, he was actually wounded by friendly fire.
Yep.
Probably an American.
Scotty was. No, it was a Canadian sentry. Young guy was nervous, and they shot him 6 times.
Yep.
Friendly fire 6 times.
Scott, in one sitting. You know, he was shot by the sentry. And,
6 times?
Yeah.
By a Canadian?
Yeah, 4 times in a leg. One took his finger off. He's missing a finger, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they worked very hard at not showing it on camera. But you can see it in Trouble with Tribbles when he comes down with the whole handful. missing
Yeah.
a ear. In fact, they even used hand doubles for scenes where you had to see both his hands. But he, and the last shot, or the shot, there was a kill shot. There was a shot to his torso, and it got deflected by a silver flask that his brother had purchased for him.
Stop it! No, this
Yeah, I
is
swear to
bullshit. Get out of
God.
here! It's a movie plot. Get the fuck out of here!
sound
That's
like
like
it, but
old.
no.
You give the lady gives your boyfriend the fucking flask when he's getting on the boat to go to Europe, and it deflects a bullet and shit. Get the fuck out of here! Really?
That's what they say. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. He was wounded in World War II by friendly fire.
I believe that.
Yeah, but they
It was a Canadian regiment,
They said
especially.
one of the bullets was the chest, the body shot was deflected. Yeah,
By a flask.
by
It was
some
blessed by
silver-
blessed by the Pope himself.
He had a little bit of scotch in there, you know.
Yeah, he was blessed by the Pope himself.
That's where drinking saved his life.
Yeah, be alcoholic.
Yeah. That's
Man.
it's you got to give respect, man.
Oh no, anybody goes into combat's got my respect.
Absolutely, especially
Serious.
storming Norman D-Day.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know what that's like. I my little piddly combat, it's got nothing on that horse shit. Nothing.
Just
Nothing.
bodies everywhere. I mean, God, holy crap.
Yeah, we barely lost anyone. If we lost we had injuries and wounds, people got wounded and shit, but not that many people actually died in our unit.
I think
And
it was
it's-
Omaha Beach he landed on.
Yeah,
Pretty sure. Yeah.
that was a meat grinder, dude. That's insane.
Yep.
That's insane. That's a whole different level. There's combat, and then there's that, and then you take that and then go to World War I. That was some bullshit. I can't even imagine modern soldiers in the military, these being in World War I trenches and shit. I can't even imagine. All right, boys, over the trenches.
Over the
right.
top.
Yeah, right. Negative. Fuck you. I'll take my Article 15. I don't think so.
Negatory Ghost Rider.
Negative. Bullets flying everywhere. They're just gonna go over. They'd be like, "Fuck you," and all that mustard gas and whatnot. They'd be like, "Yeah, I don't think so." They'd be like, "Nah."
We lost 6,000 soldiers today, but we gained a foot and 15 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
And give it back the next day.
I can even imagine today's soldiers with their two moms and whatnot, fucking going over the trenches. Prissy ass. Yeah, right.
I
Good
feel
luck.
the need to compliment Canadians now because in World War II they were pretty badass. They did pretty damn well.
Hello, Brenda.
During the invasion of Normandy.
Actually, I read when I was first in the military that Canada at that time, now mind you, had one of the best trained militaries in the world. I think they were beating out Israel. I think Israel is widely considered the best trained military in the world.
Well, Israel didn't exist during World War II.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the 80s right now. I'm talking about the 80s right now. And it feels like Canada was one of the best trained militaries in the world. But it was small though. It's easy to have the best trained military when it's 20 guys.
And
or whatever.
The thing about them, they were so polite when they killed you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that, eh? Hey. Sorry boot that. Eh?
Yeah, you
boot that.
You hoser.
Boot that. Sorry, boot that. It's a poutine. Make up for it.
Yeah, you have a poutine. Yeah.
That's a poutine.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
just the name of it makes me not want to eat it. It's poo.
Poo.
Is that what you call it for short? Like you can have a hot dog. Yeah, give me a dog. How would you shorten that?
Yeah.
Poo. Let me have some poo.
With a little poutine on it.
A little poo.
Yeah.
Poutine.
Yeah.
They're pretty funny though. Did you ever see that show? Oh, geez, it was in my head and now it's gone. It's with all these guys on the farm. Yeah. What'd you say?
Letterkenny.
Yes. Holy shit. Holy shit. That show is hilarious. Oh my god.
Larry.
Well, speaking of Canadian ones, what about Kim's Convenience? Art put me onto that one.
Yeah, is it funny?
Oh yeah, Kim's Convenience.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing
Yeah,
it's
it's
about a convenience store.
a Taiwanese family that has a convenience store in
Korean,
Canada.
not Taiwanese.
Was that
Korean.
Korean.
Kim's are
Korean?
probably
Oh,
Koreans. Yeah.
my
Yeah.
apologies.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I don't want to start a war there, but yeah,
How dare you? How
You
dare
guys
you?
ever watch
Korean.
Trailer Park?
My humblest of apologies.
Trailer Park Boys?
No, but I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
That's set in Canada. It's stupid funny. It is. It's actually it'll crack you up. And I think part of it is because one of the lead characters reminds me of my little brother.
They have trailer parks in Canada?
Apparently.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't think that would be the right environment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trailers just don't do that well in the deep cold. In my experience, anyway. You know.
Plus, it's a double wide.
Well, I'm just saying. In my experience, trailers just aren't that hot. Aren't that awesome. Hot. Not that awesome in the way cold or in the way hot, really. But they do better when it's hot than they do when it's super cold. In my experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Well, it's been before Trudeau. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually been quite a few Canadian shows that were pretty funny. You know, I've seen quite a few Canadian.
Oh, Red Green Show.
Yeah,
Boys in the Hall or whatever. Boys from the Hall or Boys on the Hall.
Yep.
Yeah, Boys in the Hall. That was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
SCTV.
They rebooted it and it wasn't as good. It was a little over the top for me.
What?
Yeah.
Boys in the Hall?
Boys in the Hall. The original was better.
Oh, the reboot was bad? I didn't even see the reboot.
Yeah. I don't know. Wasn't as good.
It almost never is, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The original Boys in the Hall with that one gay dude and the other, 2 or 3 guys, that shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious. It was like, get out of here. So, yeah. Howie Mandel, I mean, he's Canadian.
Yeah.
How about Corner Gas?
Corner Gas.
It's funny.
Is that a Canadian show?
Yeah.
The other one is a spinoff of Letterkenny. It's the hockey one. I can't think of it right now. But it's all about the hockey team. Holy crap! It's just so damn funny, and you don't even know what they're talking about half the time because it's really Canadian tropes. You know, like the natives. Natives are tough, eh? Oh yeah, natives are tough. Oh yeah, natives are tough. And you're all like, what's so tough about natives? But apparently, it's a trope in Canada. You know what I mean? You know, everybody goes, oh yeah.
Corner
Everybody
Gas
agrees. You know,
was the lead character was actually wrote it and produced it was Brent Butt, comedian.
And it's called what? Corner Gas.
Corner Gas. It's funny. I watched the whole. I binge watched it. Yeah.
Cool.
And then they did an animated series for a couple of seasons too after that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
It's on
20
Amazon
minutes.
and Freeview right now.
Well, we're going to see how long Bill can last.
He's gonna make it 20 minutes. He's made it this far. He might as well hang on until the end now.
It's 18 minutes ago.
Yeah. Throw him a glass of water and splash it over his head or something real quick. Like, you know, marathon runners, you know what I mean? Throw a cup of water over their head. Yeah. But you know, Canada, this is an interesting country.
It's cold. It's cold.
Well, it's not the most sparsely populated country in the world, but it's in the running though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got Australia is probably one of the Greenland is one of the most.
Australia enters the chat.
Yeah. And Greenland is very, very sparsely populated.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for the landmass per capita, rather, you know, per capita or per mile or whatever you want to call it.
Giant ice cube.
Yeah. So you know, there's quite a few, and then there's the other side of that. These desert countries where there's Not that many people live there. Because that's Australia's deal. Australia's sparsely populated, but it's got nothing to do with the cold, right? You
Yeah,
guys got like what 3 million people,
less
right? I got more people in my town than that's in Australia. In my area.
Australia's got over 20 million people in it.
Oh, the 20 million?
Yeah.
What 3 million is that Sydney? Isn't or they're all everybody live in Sydney and Perth and like 5 other
no,
cities.
everybody, half of the population lives in Sydney and Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne, that's the other one. Yeah, like 15 million people live in Sydney and Melbourne.
What's the big city on the West Coast?
Perth.
Perth. I mentioned Perth. But they don't have the kind of population like Sydney and Melbourne, though, right?
No, they got about 1 million.
Oh, a million. Okay.
And it's all populated around the Swan River, because Western Australia takes up 45% of Australia's landmass and has probably a tiny percentage of, like 2% of the population.
Yeah, they're all Aboriginals. Just about.
Australia in 2025 rose up to 27,724,700.
I thought it was sub. I thought it was sub 30 anyway.
Yeah, so they got like 3 or 4 million more than Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was a comparison where Australia would be like the 10th most populous. If Australia was a city, it would be the 10th largest in the U.S. or something like that. Most populated city or something like that. Or something goofy like that. I think they're talking girls and everything.
State, but not.
Yeah, I think it's state.
90% of the Australian continent just can't be civilized, can't be populated.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you been to Qatar? Yeah, I don't know. They built islands out of nothing. Where nothing was there. And now there's a big old island in a 100-story hotel. And there was a zip there. So zip there. And I'm like, yikes. It's something else. I guess if you got the right amount of money, you need to find oil in the middle of Australia is what they need to do.
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen.
They do have a lot of gold, though.
We've got a lot of gold. We've got a lot of bauxite.
Oh, we got bauxite.
A lot of opal there, too.
Yeah.
Opals
in Cooper Pedy and Lightning Ridge.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Now they need to find like a big old reservoir of oil. There real quick.
We've got an oil field in between Victoria and Tasmania.
Oh. No, they'll find a way to civilize that outback in a minute.
There's a lot of natural gas, but not as much oil as in petrol oil.
Right.
Petroleum.
Right.
But there is one off the coast of Western Australia, I think.
Canada's got 41.47 million.
Yeah,
that's a big damn country.
It's a lot of space for 41 million people. Yeah. It's got a pretty good sized landmass. I don't know. I forget where Canada ranks in landmass, but
it's huge.
Yeah, but it's up there with like Russia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Russia and China. It probably beats China. I watch these goofy things all the time. These instructional videos, they'll come up and they'll talk about the comparison between, landmass and population, or you know what I mean, or the world against the U.S. and in a battle, could the rest of the world beat the U.S. militarily? And the answer is no. The answer is no. Could any country ever invade the U.S.? The answer is always no.
Yeah. Apparently, Russia is the biggest with 16.4 million kilometers.
I thought so.
Square kilometers.
Yeah.
Canada is second.
Yeah. They're number 2.
Wait, well, how'd they have him second with 9.1, but China's third with 9.4?
What are you looking at?
They got the top 10 largest by land area, but you know what I think that is, because they're not counting the bodies of water, because it says land only. United States is fourth, 9.2. Brazil 8.5. Australia 7.6.
There you go.
Aussie. Oi.
Yeah. Well, you know how Perth got its name. Somebody came along and said, "Wow, that looks like a handbag with a strap on it. We'll call it Perth."
Do you mean purse? And we had a list.
Like
Is that where we're
purse,
at with
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, the guy had a haired lip. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't use that anymore. You can't say hair
Give
lip
me a
anymore, can you?
Perth. Have you seen a black bag or black? What was that?
Oh, that is hilarious.
Person.
Is there a black person here?
Is there a black
What?
person here?
Is there a black person here?
Yeah.
And she's like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Is there a black person here?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, there's a black
And
person
then she
here.
comes and says, "Yeah,
What?
I'm here."
Yeah. What?
And then he picks the black
Oh,
person.
there it is.
Success.
Ah, there's the
Yeah.
black
Success.
person in
Person
here.
here.
Oh, there's a black person here.
Yeah.
You think they would learn, you know what I mean? But that's what makes it funny because they keep following
It
it
does,
over
yeah.
and over again.
Yeah.
And it's
does
like,
really
dude,
skirt.
dude's obviously not racist, so stop it.
Yeah.
You know what
But
I
yeah,
mean?
it does really skirt that
Yeah.
uncomfortable level.
Mhm.
Right. But he's obviously not because he gets proven to be as innocent as hell every time.
Yeah.
It's always innocent.
Yeah. If he slowed down and said a black person in here.
Is there a black person here?
Yeah. Is there a black person here?
The black person here?
It's just his tone of voice.
Success.
Success. that little series, I think they got a TV deal. I still swore I heard a story that there was a TV deal. Or there was a pilot. I don't know if they actually got a TV deal or not.
Mm.
But I'd heard that was obviously that's what they're after, right?
Mhm.
You know.
You know, it's funny about stuff like that when they do it in shorts and skits and it's hugely popular, and then they try to turn it into something like that, and it just because
Yeah.
it wears off real quick. You know, it's the same comedy all the time.
Yeah.
Like Pat, they tried to make a movie.
Oh God, that was horrible. Or the one with the girl that would put her hands on her arm, Mary Margaret or
My
whatever.
name is Pat.
Yeah, what was the one where she did her arms like that and she sniffed it? You know, what was that chick's name?
Androgynous Pat. Yeah.
No, that's not Pat. That's something. Delon's talking about somebody else.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mary Margaret something or
Mary
other.
Margaret something or other, and she'd go like this and then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They tried to make a movie out of that.
Superstar.
That's the name of the movie. I think the name of the movie was Superstar.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. But somebody cut him a check to make the damn movie. I'd make it too. You know what I mean? Somebody cut me a check right now to make a movie. I'd fucking make it.
Mhm.
I don't care if it's gonna be stupid or not. I already got my check.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But it's like you're right. Or people try to make movies out of short stories too. That's another one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like it was a great short story, bud. But yeah,
You can do it, but you need good writers. You know, and they just
The Raven is my favorite example of trying to make a movie out of a short story, a poem for God's sakes.
Yeah.
They tried to make a movie out of that, and
Yeah.
No. Hello, Margaret. It's me again.
What's that from?
Isn't that Ray? No, it's Ray Stevens, I believe, because he did he did comedy songs, right?
Yeah.
What song is that? Is that the actual song, Steve? I can't remember.
He also did Ahab the Arab,
Right.
and The Streak.
Yeah.
Giggity
giggity, but it's boogity boogity. Yeah. Oh yes, they call him the Streak.
Oh, I saw Mom
Giggity
kiss Santa. Yeah.
He did that?
Santa
Grandma
Claus.
got run over by a reindeer.
Yeah.
That one.
Really? Ray Stevens?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Not Connie Stevens.
Connie Stevens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I thought she was cute for about 5 minutes. I don't know. Connie Stevens.
Yeah, they made a movie out of it.
Yeah.
No, Randy Brooks.
I was gonna say I didn't think it was
Squirrel. Yeah, there you
I
go.
didn't think it was Ray Stevens. Yeah. But regardless, yeah. 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
I know we're hanging in there, me and Bill. I'm tired too. I'm sure you're tired, Art.
Yeah, I am tired.
Yeah, you get up before I do.
Mhm,
Oh,
yeah.
wait a minute though. You're 2 hours ahead of me though. Yeah, no, never mind. Screw you, buddy.
Yep.
No, it's only like 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock where you are, or 7 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's 9 o'clock here.
Bedtime. Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock here, dude.
Yeah,
Me and Bill are like, ugh.
I just had a gummy to help me out.
Oh man, you went to the dark side. I didn't know you were a big drug addict, too.
Well, it's called Lights Out.
Lights out. You
Yeah,
think that before a stream?
okay. Yeah, you're
Yeah, but
supposed to take it a half
they're
hour
not real.
before- But it's got THC, CBD, and melatonin.
XYZ. Yeah.
Well, this is THCA, which is actually illegal. Delta 9. It's not supposed to get you high.
Oh, thank you, Brenda.
Thanks, Brenda. You're all right, man. That Brenda, right? And she wasn't married, dude. Yeah. Guitar Zan, Ray Stevens did Guitar Zan. And this jungle band, he's all he can stand, give him a hand, Guitar Zan.
yeah.
Yep. I'm surprised they didn't make a movie out of that.
Mhm.
Thanks, Brenda.
Oh,
So anyway, the Bada 360 once again. Goes on pre-order the 26th and goes worldwide sale the 9th. And again, anybody that popped in, DroneWorks will pre-sell you one.
mhm.
He claims he's going to have it pretty early. I don't want to give out anything that I don't know if it's common knowledge or not. But you might be looking at it around the 9th. Let's put it like that, of April. So I just lost interest. I don't fly the goddamn drones I have. Much less go buy another one. You know what I mean? It's like I'm kind of over it. So to buy another drone isn't really gonna. And I hate editing. And 360 video is all about editing. 360 video is all about editing. So
That's what you got AI for. Do it all.
well, yeah, I guess if you have zero standards, I guess you can let AI do the editing.
Surprised you guys didn't bring up Jim Stafford.
Oh,
Jim
yeah.
Stafford.
Jim Stafford, yeah.
He was the guy that did the other song that you were thinking of,
I
right?
like this show, The Stafford Wives.
Oof.
He did My Girl Bill. It's my girl. Spiders and snakes. I don't like
Yeah,
them.
fire and snakes. And that ain't what it takes to love me. Mm-hmm.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Want to be loved by you. Do, 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 do.
Oh, he was raised in Winter Haven, Florida.
Woo!
Hey, that's up by Orlando. Yeah.
Oh, Brenda's been married 45 years.
Crikey.
Wow. Well, my folks made it to 55.
Yeah, my parents didn't even make it to the altar. I'm not even sure there was a proposal. You know. But yeah, we'll see with the.
I got
the bottom.
stoned and I missed it. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
I got stoned and I missed it. That's a Jim Staff. That's a what do you call it, Stafford song.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see about the Bottom 360. Like I said, I'm not rest in peace in that gravity, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's gonna be. I don't know how they're gonna keep selling them unless it's the 250 or you just absolutely hate DJI. One of the two.
Oh, he's still alive and he lives in Winter Haven. How about
Who,
that?
Stafford?
Yeah.
Whoa.
82.
Oh, that's the guy who told me to get off his lawn. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, Winter Haven's right by Daytona, right? Am I wrong about that? Isn't Winter Haven right by Daytona?
Orlando.
No.
Orlando?
It's close to Orlando. Closer to Orlando.
Oh. What's this damn city that's right down from Daytona? I can't think of it.
Look at that.
I thought it was Winter or something.
It still has the stickers on it.
2 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That guy just didn't give a shit about his drone, apparently. I'm just kidding. That's the first thing I do is peel all the stickers.
Yeah.
Stickers. I like stickers.
Stickers, yes, I do.
And little boys. That's the second. That's the second verse.
Oh, I never heard the second verse.
Yeah. Oh, would you like some of this sticky duct tape, little boy?
Mm-hmm.
You
Little drone. Yeah.
Well, Art, we've been on 1 hour and 59 minutes and 11 seconds, according to that ticker up at the top there.
Yeah.
48. Yep. We're getting there, counting down.
The counting down. The top
I'm like,
40.
we're standing in front of the time clock like this.
Yeah.
You ever do? You're like,
Countdown.
or you get your card in your hand if you're that old. You got your time card in your hand.
Oh, I remember time cards.
Oh, yeah. I never had to use time card. Yeah.
We had time
Just-
cards.
Thank you,
until like
Brenda.
10.
I'm looking forward to having you. Look at how
Yeah.
nice you being so
Yeah.
sweet. That's very
Brenda.
sweet. Good night, guys. Steve, thanks for stopping in. You've been great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still a minute. I thought it was.
Well, we could say goodbye to everybody and then.
Well,
Yeah,
mine says-
we can
Like,
start
according to
saying
this thing, we've been on for 2 hours and 3 seconds.
Yeah,
well,
the one I'm looking at of his is 1 hour 59 and 17.
59.
Did you restart it? That's
I
weird.
got a minute left. I want to say good night to everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming.
Now it's time to
Enjoyed
say
the
goodbye
show.
to Ben and all the tribe. Thank you all for
Copyright.
coming, and we hope you will subscribe.
Alrighty.
Don't forget Bill's show tomorrow night.
It's
and
just a
Lloyd's
continuation
show.
of this crap. So
Yeah, no shit. We can just stay on for 2 more hours and Bill can skip his
Yeah,
show tomorrow.
there you go.
just record for 2 hours and I'll just play it tomorrow.
We've got
Just
15
rebroadcast.
seconds left.
Good night,
10,
guys.
9, 8, 7, 6.
It's just over 2 hours on mine. That is so weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've just hit 2
Good
hours.
night, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget Uncle Bill's Toys tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.